Hello everyone, this is Mohit Sharma and you are inside of Third Dimension Knowledge Group. So today we're going to discuss some simple and yet very important techniques inside of Maya. So let me switch back to Maya. I'm working on this bike made by my friend Vinod Rotela. This is a Yamaha M1 bike model. So let's get to the tutorial thing. Let me isolate this tire first of all. Now, first of all, we all know that these manipulator handles are used to translate the objects. Now, if I ask you to move the object in x-axis, how you do that? You will just go to the x-axis handle. This is R, red, green, G, B, blue, R, G, B, X, Y, Z handles. And you will just go to this red handle and you will drag this. So you are translating the object, as you can see over here, in the x-axis, right? And what is the alternate way? You will just go to the translate x attribute in the channel editor and you will highlight it and you will just use your middle mouse button to translate it. Okay? And there is one more tip. What you can do is you can just hold down shift key and you can press your middle mouse button, and when you will first of all move your mouse according to the scene axis, that axis will be activated. For example, if I ask you to move your object in y-axis and you are too lazy to select any manipulator handle and you are too lazy to go to that channel editor and select any attribute, so what you can do is press your shift and middle mouse button and give your mouse movement according to the axis in the scene. For example, if I move up and down my mouse with the both keys pressed, my activated axis will be y-axis, and if I move my mouse with the help of shift and middle mouse button to this side, on this you can see x-axis, my x-axis will be activated, and like this I can activate my z-axis. So this is the way with which you can translate the objects as per your need without going to the channel editor and without even selecting any handles in the scene. So this is one kind of thing. Now if I ask you to translate your object in the plane on which this grid is residing, and the grid is residing on the x and the z plane. If I ask you to translate your object in that very axis, how you can do that? What you have to do is you have to first of all control and click on the axis on which you don't want to move your object. For example, this time we want to move our object in x and z axis. So what I will do is press your control key and click on the y-axis, and you will see a change over here. As soon as I click this axis, I am pressing control key, and if I click on this y-axis, see this icon. It changed. It is like pointing as the plane is residing on a grid. Now if I translate my object with the help of middle mouse button, or even if I go and click over here, you will see my object is translating in the x and the z axis. So this is the way if you want to lock any axis on which you do not want to move your object. So this is the way. These things are like present on the toolbar in the Autodesk Max software, but in Maya you have to do with the help of shortcut keys. So that's why I'm making this tip segment, so that you guys may know. If you know, that's good, but if you don't, then stay tuned for more things. Now if you want to move your object in the y and z axis, you have to disable x axis. Now how you can do that? It's again control and click on the x axis. Your icon will change, and if you translate your object, it will move in the y and the z axis, as you can see over there. And if you want to retain your all axis back, you have to press control and middle click in between. So this is the way with which you can do this kind of thing. So let me get back to the original view. Okay, so that was a small tip for you. Now we will discuss some other things to use the manipulation, like translation, rotation, and scaling inside of the scenes in Maya. So let me choose some object. Let's say this handle. No, it's too big for the tutorial. Yeah. Okay, this will do fine. Let me isolate it. Okay. Let me freeze the transformations, and there you go. Now the thing is, on this channel channel editor, I have three icons over here. Now these three icons have their importance in some different ways. For example, over here you are watching, I'm in this mode. The mode is switch between manipulator mode. If you hover on this icon, you will read some instruction that switch between manipulators, no manipulators, and channel slider. I'm in manipulator mode because this object is colored. Okay, in this manipulator, if I select any attribute in the channel leader, for example, this translate Y, if I middle mouse and drag, so this is the this is working of this this setting in the channel leader, and we all know about this thing. If you select it, the arrow will get highlighted in the yellow color, and we can use middle mouse button to drag it in any direction as you like. Now, if I click it again, I will be in the no manipulator mode. If I select any axis, like say translate Y again, it doesn't get highlighted, and we do not have any control. See, I have selected the object, but still I do not have any control in the translation of that particular axis. Again, let me again describe you. I was in this mode. If I select any value, for example, translate Z, I have the like what we'll say. I have control on that particular axis with the help of middle mouse button. But if I click it again, I do not have any control. So this is no manipulators. Okay, manipulators and no manipulators. If I click it again, then first thing which will happen, like I do have control in that axis, but I cannot see the manipulators. So in modeling, sometimes it's like the axis handles are coming in your way when you're modeling, and you are not able to see the mesh, or you're not able to see the vertices. So you can use this channel slider option, the third option. Like we discussed manipulator, we discussed no manipulators, and now we are discussing channel slider. So if you're in if you're inside of channel slider option, the first thing which you will notice is after selecting any attribute to translate or rotate or scale, you will not see the handles, right? Now let's get back to these two options. Now if you are in this mode, in manipulator mode, these options will be inactive. If you again click, these options are still inactive. When you click it again, if you are in channel slider mode, this option will be activated. Now you're watching a circle, like a pie kind of thing, the slice of a pie. Now this icon is used to move your channel setting in a slow, medium, and faster way. For example, right now I'm into slow moving setting. You can see I have a small pie of this whole like circle kind of thing. If I click it again, I have a like bigger slice. If I click it again, I have a lot of slice. This green area representing like slow, medium, and fast interaction. Let's discuss the slow interaction first of all. Now if I click any axis and I'm into the slow interaction, if I click and drag, I will get slower movement of that attribute. If I click it again, I'm into the medium interaction. If I click it again, I'm into the faster interaction. Again, let me just show you in another way, like translate Y. If I am in the slow, middle mouse and just click and drag. If I am in a medium, you can see the translation, it's increasing. If I click it again, it's like changing rapidly, very fast. So this is the thing. Okay. Then we have this last option, switch between linear and hyperbolic channel slider setting. Now, for example, if I'm in a medium interaction and my option is for the linear, I'm into the linear channel slider setting for this icon. Now, if I click and drag, my values are changing constantly. Just to watch over here in translation Y, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they are working as per my mouse. If I'm increasing or decreasing, they are working accordingly. If I click here again, I'm into the hyperbolic settings. Now what is hyperbolic, I will tell you, but let's see what this option will do. Now if I click and drag, you will see my values will start slowly and they will be like increasing rapidly. Just pay attention over here in translation Y. You will see how it is going. Like I'm into the like translate 100 over here. If I will be in a linear, if I click from here to there, I've just translated my object like in 46 units. If I click it again, and if I move from here to there, I will like increase it a lot, more than 46. Okay, so this is the kind of thing. Again, let me show you a graph over here. This is the hyperbolic interaction. Like you can increase or decrease hyperbolically or linearly. Linear is 1-to-1 relation. Hyperbolic is not 1-to-1 relation. It is like square, or it can be like cubic relation. Alright, so this is the kind of thing if you into mathematics or anything. So these are the three icons again: manipulators, no manipulators, hidden manipulators, slow, medium, fast interaction. This is the icon for the linear. This is the icon for the hyperbolic interaction. Just try them. You will get to know about all of those things. So that's it. That's for the today thing. And I will be closing this tutorial for now. And take care and keep posting and keep discussing. And have a nice day. Bye.